Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail, and we're continuing here in County Fermanagh. And where we are, as you can see from the sign, is we're in Ballinamallard, or Ford of the Horsemen. And it was the ancestral homestead of RUDYARD Kipling. He was a poet. He was born 1865 and he died 1936. And also Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin, who was born in 1867 and he died in 1947. So there you are. And there's a big history here in Ballinamallard, and I'm going to share some of that history with you. Hopefully my phone will hold out because it's very low in the battery. But I want to speak to you about James Macdonald, who was actually an ancestor of RUDYARD Kipling. And James Macdonald was converted to Methodism through the ministry of the Reverend John Wesley. He was one of Wesley's itinerants from 1784. Now, John Wesley arrived at Sadr, which is about 1 mile from the village of Ballinamallard, on Tuesday, the 2nd of May, 1769. It was, as Wesley says, a day of God's power. And he was there no fewer than 6 times. And James Macdonald was born at Ballinamallard in June 1761. And he died in 1833 or 1835. And he actually died at Gosport, Hampshire in England, aged 71. Now, James Macdonald was allegedly a Jacobite, but RUDYARD Kipling was the great-great-grandson of James Macdonald, and he does not make exceedingly good cakes. He actually never did. They just used him in the advertisement. If you're old enough like me to remember those advertisements, Mr. Kipling makes exceedingly good cakes. Well, he never did. But Kipling was born in India, but he was in support of the Irish Unionists' stance against Home Rule. And he was also friends with Sir Edward Carson. Now, according to Kipling, James Macdonald's body must have been transported back to Ballinamallard for burial, as he says that he lies buried in a grim Methodist churchyard. And of course the Methodist churchyard is up in the centre of the town. And so Kipling himself died in 1936. So that's a big history with Methodism, with RUDYARD Kipling, Stanley Baldwin, the Prime Minister, and James Macdonald. So thanks for watching, and God bless.